G'day Vegemites and welcome back to Awesome Animals TV. Thanks for joining us once again. At the moment we're in the Northern Territory. It's Mango Madness Silly Season November, also known as the build up, and everything here is going full troppo, including all of the animals. So we're out tonight looking to see what's out and about. Let's go and see what we can find. Cane toads originally from South America. The ones that were introduced to Australia were introduced from Hawaii to combat the cane beetle. Now the cane beetle lives up in the cane, and the cane toad is a terrestrial species, so it was a bit of a blunder to introduce an animal that is not semi-arboreal to combat an arboreal pest, and it proved to not be successful at all. However, the cane toad proved to be a successful survivor and has covered a third of Australia and has been devastating to our native wildlife. There we go, that's something you don't see every day, an amphibian going to the toilet. That's probably what's left of a lot of bugs. And anything else that moves out here that he can catch and swallow, he will. So the new scientific Latin name for the cane toad is Rhinella marina. This one's a female, you can see she's a bit darker. They can live up to 5 years, and in that time a mature female can produce over 200,000 eggs, and they take about a year and a half to sexually mature. So the male cane toad, when he's calling for a mate, the noise that he makes is a it's kind of a long purring noise, so if you hear that around your property, you know that that is a cane toad. Hey buddy, that's right. You can see all the little bumps as well, which distinguishes it's the male. Lots of little bumps. So you can really see the parotoid glands on the back of his neck there, either side. And that excretes a neurotoxin, which can be fatal for lots of animals. Basically it causes paralysis. See the cane toad's posture, they sit up really high, and that's how you can tell the difference between a frog and a toad on the road. The toad sits up really high. The frogs are generally laying flatter, and most of the time up here they'll be green. That's where the saying comes from, let's hit the frog and toad, let's hit the road. Interesting thing as well with frogs and toads is a lot of them actually have horizontal pupils. Most nocturnal animals have vertical pupils or elliptical pupils. Diurnal daytime animals, mammals like us, we have round pupils. Horizontal pupils is not common in many species from the animal kingdom. Some of the predators that have proved successful in Australia against the cane toad are the keelback snake, which is immune to their venom. Crows have learnt to flip them over and pick out their innards. Also Victor lawnmowers, and also a lot of Australians combat cane toads with a 9-iron, which is pretty sad. The most humane way to dispose them off your property if you don't want them there is to put them in a bag and put them in a freezer and they just go to sleep. They're also looking at ways to turn cane toads into fertiliser in Australia. You can really see the parotoid glands, the venom glands on the side there. They look like big jaw muscles. You also notice the posture of the toad. They sit up nice and high, whereas frogs are generally flat. When he sits up high like that, that enables him to scan around the area and see any movement